At the moment, none of the 10 polls in the Real Clear Politics average shows Mr. Trump leading. Scott Jennings, who did political analysis for the George W. Bush White House, joins me now from Louisville, Kentucky. Scott, as you watch these polls and others, what's on your mind tonight?
Well, what's on my
debate that he might do a little better?
Yeah, there's some people talking about the final night of the NBC News Wall Street Journal survey. There were 200 interviews conducted the night after the debate, which showed Hillary Clinton with just a 2-point lead. So there are some people that are waiting to see if more nights post-debate will help Trump. He needs the help, and he needs it among Republicans. Right now in the Reuters Ipsos national survey, he's just at 77% of his own party. Interestingly, Hillary was only at 79% of her own party. She was up 7 in that survey. So both candidates, I think, are dealing with things in the news that are hurting them with the most partisan pieces of their base.
Yeah, it looks as if Trump is suffering from, obviously, that tape, and she's suffering from WikiLeaks, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah, she's got some things in the WikiLeaks situation that are definitely hurting her with some of the more liberal elements of the Democratic Party. And so if you're Donald Trump right now, getting the Republicans back up to somewhere near 90% and trying to find a way to hold Hillary into the 70s or low 80s among Democrats would be a good strategy. There's not a lot of time left to do that. People are casting ballots in Ohio and other places, but that's one way to look at it tonight for the Trump campaign.
And when you think about that, Scott, it suggests that Trump can't maybe thinking just as you are about this, because he keeps on pounding away at her when he's not pounding away at his fellow Republicans in such a way that it doesn't appear at this point, at least, that he's trying to build a lot of support for his own programs and his own ideas as much as it is that he's trying to tear away at her support.
That's exactly right. Trying to tear down her numbers among Democrats and also running against Washington. I mean, a lot of people are making hay about his attacking Washington Republicans, but Washington isn't terribly popular among voters right now. My suspicion is he's doing what he thinks he has to do to go down the only path available to him, and that's run as the pure anti-Washington outsider, even if it means attacking people in his own party. He's trying to survive the tape. He's trying to survive the onslaught of negative ads from Hillary. And he's doing it by attacking Washington. And if you look at the numbers, of course, Washington's not that popular, so we'll see if it works.
In the meantime, of course, she's campaigning sort of as you would expect in the battleground states. She seems to be making the kind of speeches she's been making, and she's sort of carrying on business as usual. Does that look like to you a wise strategy on her part?
Yeah, college basketball fans know this is the four corners offense. It's boring, and it's a gambit to try to just hold on to a lead late in a game. The problem is so few people view her as honest and trustworthy. So few people actually want her to be the president that it strikes me she needs to press the advantage a little bit more than she is. She's never been very good with a lead. She lost a lead against Obama in 2008. She lost a lead against Sanders in this primary, and she's lost leads before to Trump in this general election. So not pressing her own program aggressively and not being aggressive with Trump may come back to haunt her, especially when you consider that she's lost some support in some polls among Democrats that have come out since the debate.
Scott, as always, thank you very much.